Stretch forth your hands. I speak concerning this contract that have refused to come by the spirit of faith. Hear words of God. Be released.
Welcome everyone to another SWAT Praise Report. It's so good to have you here. This is where we talk about the goodness of God in this house. With me is a very special guest. But before we go right into his testimony, how are you all doing? Where are you connecting with us from? Leave a comment down in the comment section. We will respond to you wherever you are. So good to have you. And as you listen to this testimony, if your testimony comes, please drop a comment in the comment section. We'll respond to it and we'll be sure to document your testimony. So this testimony is so special. My guest here has not just one, but two testimonies based on the prophetic word by the man of God, Pastor Usen MJ. Before he talks, let's get right into the video.
All right, come. Stay. As you said, give me a word now. I saw your phone ring, and as I'm looking at this phone now, I'm seeing another thing like a mail. So you sent a message. So these people have said yes, but they've not moved forward.
Yes, sir.
So 2 days. So I'm typing a message in like there's no light. It's like I'm preserving my battery. So I send a message.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I send a message to these people.
Yes, sir.
Does it make sense to you? But there's no still reply.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes.
There's no still reply. So let's go forward. Stretch forth your hands. I speak concerning this contract that have refused to come by the spirit of faith. Today is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Hear words of God. Be released.
That prophetic word was intense. Did you see how someone stated that, Pastor, give me a word, and God answered? Like, it's so incredible to see that God truly hears us. So, welcome with me, my special guests. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Can you introduce yourself to our audience?
Yeah, my name is Agua Mawar, and I'm a member of the SWAT Nations Church. And I'm also a member of the Wave Tribes, which is the music arm of the SWAT Nations Church. Yes.
Do you do anything right now?
Yes, I write for a living, and I'm a full-time Christian artist.
Oh, nice. Nice. All right, so let's get into the prophetic word. Before Pastor called you, what made you shout, Pastor, give me a word?
Well, let me just say it, like,
All right.
for every meeting in the SWAT church, we
Yes.
always say it's usually nothing compares to it. There's
Nothing
no other
compares.
meeting like any meeting in the SWAT
Yes.
church, So, but for that meeting, I came into that meeting very expectant.
Okay.
And like hungry is the word. I came into that meeting very hungry because for like the previous weeks before that particular meeting, I had been trusting God for a job, for financial breakthrough, and nothing seemed to be forthcoming.
All right.
I had tried, I had sent a lot of proposals and all of that, but nothing seemed to be forthcoming. So I came into that meeting ready to receive from God. So that was why during that prophetic session, I had to just shout. Yeah, so
All right. So if you're here, if you're listening, one thing he mentioned was desire. Whenever you come for meetings, always be expectant because God will surely listen to you. Be hungry. Hungry was the word he used, which is very, very important. Okay. The prophetic word came. So Pastor called you that, okay, come forward. What was going through your mind at that point?
Well, at that point, I was like, yes, this is it, because this was literally my prayer being answered. I had prayed specifically that I was going to receive a specific word from a man of God, and he called me out, so I was like, I'm open, like, give it to me, basically. So, yeah, I was ready to receive what.
Okay, so Pastor has called you forward.
Yes.
As he was saying the things he was saying, like, what was running through your mind?
I was blown away because every single thing Pastor was saying was like word to word correct. Pastor gave me, you saw the video, Pastor gave me a word about me being in my room and it was dark and I was sending out a proposal. That was literally what I was doing just 2 days before that, So like the week before that, I had been sending out messages and there was this particular person had sent out a couple of messages. He had replied, showing interest to work with me. But he just sort of ghosted me. So that particular night, I was like, there was no light. There was no light. I was using my phone. I was typing a message to to the guy. So when Pastor mentions that, I'm like, because
Was
it's vivid in my head. Like I remember exactly what he was talking about. So I was literally blown away.
I mean, sometimes it does when things like this happen in church. You're just in awe because a man is doing something in his house, and then days, weeks later, somebody comes up and is saying the exact thing.
Exact.
Like
thing,
it's so amazing.
exact.
So now the word had come for you.
Yes.
Can you tell us the events that happened that caused that word to happen?
Well, Pastor said, if you watch the video,
Yes.
Pastor said the Tuesday
Okay.
that was coming,
All
that
right.
I was going to receive a reply, from one of those people that had sent messages to.
And the day was a Saturday.
It was a Saturday.
All right, so that's like 3 days.
3 days. So after the meeting and all of that. So the Monday night, the night before the day, right? I just lay down praying, and I was like, God, this is the day the pastor said this was going to happen for me. So I was really expecting something to happen for me, that next day. So I just slept and normally, and I woke up the next morning. I usually wake up very early, so I woke up around 4.
All right.
To meet a reply.
Wow.
From the person I had been sending
that
message.
Day.
And the message entered 2 a.m.
Okay.
Right. So the reply came just 2 hours into the day that Pastor prophesied I was going to get the miracle. So I was like, I immediately just screenshot what and I sent it to Pastor. Like, Pastor, like, I'm blown away. You said this and it happened just as you said it, right? So
I like how you said that you were praying and you said that God, this has to happen because Pastor mentioned it. And I think for our audience, this is for you. Whenever the prophetic word comes, it's not just the man of God, it's also you. You can engage those words. See how he said that he talked to God and he said, this has to happen. And for you too, whenever words come like that for you, you say that this has to happen. Like when God gives you a word, stick with it wholeheartedly because it's like you and God. So you definitely respond. I hope you were blessed by this testimony. Don't forget, if you have your testimony from what you've just heard, leave a comment in this comment section. We'll be sure to get back to you. You can follow us on our YouTube platform, The SWAT Church. Like, subscribe to our channel, share this channel, let people be blessed by the content here. You can also follow us on Facebook at Usen MJ Ministries, also on Telegram at t.me/this is the SWAT. I hope to see you another time. Thank you for joining us at the SWAT Praise Report. Have a great day. Bye.